seems like forever since we've seen you guys. Ryan and Burt are in town, the Geeks in the studio, and they're adding haka to their dance, which I think is a wonderful evolution of this.
We don't want to insult anybody.
This art form.
Devolution, sure.
Hey, we're going to talk about hardware. 3 new pieces, what, in the last week or two, right?
Yep, it's all this week.
And one, Steve mentioned this, fashion?
Yes, that's right. So Amazon has the Echo, the little device with the microphone that can answer your commands. They're coming out with the Echo Look, which has a camera and a flash. And what could possibly go wrong with a connected camera in your bedroom?
All the time.
But really, Amazon is big in fashion. It surpassed Macy's in clothing sales last year. It's a $1 to $2 trillion industry.
Okay.
So this device basically helps you create a lookbook. You know, what I wore today, what I wore for the last month.
Your outfit of the day.
Outfit of the day, OOTD.
OOTD.
But in addition to that, it uses machine learning and human experts to give you recommendations. So if you
fashion advice?
Yeah. So if you give it 2 outfits, it'll say, given the style, fit, color, trends, this is the one you should wear.
Or the weather.
Or possibly that. You can also ask for the weather. And obviously, perhaps if you need a new set of shoes, Amazon can give you a suggestion on where you can get it.
I bet that you need to buy those from Amazon.
I think that might be how that works.
Okay, all right, okay, let's go. What's it called?
It's the Amazon Echo Look.
Look.
$200.
Okay. Games.
So about a year ago, Nintendo came out with the 3DS XL, and it had sort of a 3D effect to it, but it really didn't get a lot of, well, people bought it and they didn't really like what it did. So Nintendo just recently released something called the 2DS XL, and it actually brings the price point down from $200 to $150.
Okay.
And it plays all the 3DS games, and it is more geared to the, you know, the family, the regular consumer, and it's really going to kind of, I guess, reinvigorate that whole game console market, because
handheld console, right?
Right, because you know, everybody who has a 3DS, basically they're saying that this is going to obsolete the 3DS. Everybody's going to jump on the 2DS, and it's going to be great for kids. It's a great entry level game console.
About $150.
$150. It's going to be released in June or July. It's going to be black and turquoise. So it's going to be super popular.
Awesome. Okay, one more thing, and we're going to talk about the Microsoft Surface.
Yes.
What are they doing?
So they've been very successful with the Surface tablet hybrid laptops, which is actually a tablet with a touch screen that you can pull the keyboard off.
Right.
Last year they came out with or a couple years ago they came out with the Surface Book, which was a $1,500 laptop, but you could take the screen off. Finally, they're making what they're calling a true laptop. The screen does not come off, but it's a regular laptop for $999 or $1,000, and they're aiming it at the education market.
Right.
A lot of people were saying it was going to go after the Chromebook. For $1,000, it's not going to compete there, but it has a soft keyboard, nice colors, good power, touch screen, and really it's a volley against Apple and its MacBook. And especially with the soft colors and even the fabric keyboard that they have on it, they're trying to make it more accessible and friendly, I think, than kind of the cold and cool lines of Apple.
So if you're just doing some web searching for research, you're just doing some Microsoft Word or something to type up papers for a student, it's a pretty good thing.
Yeah, I mean, the big thing is it runs a new version of Windows that you can only get apps from the App Store. So it's kind of moving to that sort of mobile idea. But again, I think it's a solid piece of hardware. Microsoft's doing a great job.
Okay, on the radio, on Hawaii Public Radio,
we're going to be talking about artists at sea. So it's kind of like the Artist in Residence program with the Schmidt Ocean Institute. They have a ship called the Falkor. And so we have a couple of artists that have actually gone out on the Falkor and what they produced as a result of being on.
And the show is on
6:30, HPR1.
HPR1. All right, guys, it's Ryan, it's Burt, it's the Geeks. Thanks, guys, very much. Geek Beat right here on Hawaii News Now Sunrise. We'll be back with more on your Wednesday in just a moment. Haka. Haka. Even Byron's into the act.